guys, John from Nothing But Cardboard. Got a PSA return that I wanted to get to. Wearing my Lightning jersey for good luck. They just won the other night, so hopefully that brings me some luck. I pre-cut this to get into it, and I can already see an issue with a couple cards that didn't get graded, so that sucks. This is a quarterly special, Jordan years, so I paid $8 per card to get these graded. Sent them in September. They entered it into their system October 16th, and I got them back today, which is June 16th. So I'm afraid that these are going to be the cards that I think are the most valuable, and they are. Two of the Mark Jackson cards. These are the cards that have the Mendez brothers in the background. Menendez. And it says 0 size, minimum size. I don't know. Alright, so let's get to it. This is my collection that I had growing up. Been in the attic, in the closet. Wife's like, you gotta get rid of it. Started going through it. Found out about grading. Sent them off to be graded. This is my third submission. First two weren't so good. I think I'm getting a little bit better as a grader. So we'll see. I pre-graded all these ahead of time. I had two of these cards that I have. I had them at 9 or 10. This card pulled a 9. MVP card, Jordan. This card at a 9 is $36. That's also the most recent sale. You're gonna see I'm pulled comps based on the highest price and then also most recent sales. These were PSA for almost 8 months, so the value of them went down, and you'll see that in my numbers. So here's the second one, also a 9. So 2 cards, $36. 9's not off to a terrible start. Upper deck. This is the correct champion. There are some that are the wrong champion date. They're worth more money. It's an error card. I had 2 of these, and I had them at an 8 and a 9. And we got a 10. Nice. So pulled a 10. That's my first 10 submission from PSA. Very cool. So as a 10, this one sold for $200, and that's also the most recent and the highest. So this one should be a 8 or a 9, and it's a 7, so that's not very good. So that one's got not much value, but again, for $8. So this is the Ultra Shaq 328, 9 or 10, and it pulled an 8. So we still got some work to do. Some of these cards, it's hard on the centering. There's not anything to look at like a border. If you don't have a border, you really can't. That's something I need to work on, is the centering. So this is 92 Upper Deck Jordan Pippen. Scoring threats. 9 or a 10 is what I pre-graded it at. And pulled an 8. So at an 8, this sold for $99, and that's also the most recent. So that's pretty cool. Got a Fleer Jordan. I have a 9 or 10. Pulled a 9. This card at its highest sold for $220. Another card sold for $100, and the most recent is $65. So that's a $35 drop because it's sitting in PSA for so long. Alright, these are the cards that I was really hoping to get some good grades on, the Mark Jackson. I had 3 of them sent in. I thought one could pull a 10. I thought I could get a 9, and I thought a couple were going to be 8s. So I don't know what these two are. So a 7. That's not good. If you don't know about this card, it's only famous because it's got the Menendez brothers in the background. They murdered their parents, got a bunch of money, and bought a new hat and went to a game and sat in the front row. Unbelievable. So that card, if it was a 10, if I can pull a 10 in here. 561. The most recent was 475. And I don't have 7 value, but at an 8, that was a $56 card. So probably about 30 bucks. Other 7, I just don't. Centering's not bad. I mean, it's really short up here. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe it's too up and down. The back, they don't really take into effect that much. But I mean, that is really close up top. Corners all look great. The edges. I definitely missed something on these cards. And the last chance to get a decent grade on this. Also a 7. Alright, so we got a Michael Jordan Hoops. This is a 1990 Hoops. This I had is an 8 or a 9. Pulled a 9. That's decent. This card at a 9 sold for $90 at the highest, and $49 is the most recent sale. So again, about half the value of the card is lost because of sitting at PSA. Alright, I got 2 of these other hoops. These are the All-Star Jordan hoops. I had 8 or a 9 on these. So one should be an 8, one should be a 9. Unless 8. Alright, so that's right on where I've been grading. I've had one, actually I've had like 4 go lower than I graded, so. This is $40 most recent, $100 was the highest. Alright, let's see. Another 9. So I had an 8 and then a 9. So the 8 was $22 most recent, $50 highest. This 9 sold for $100 at the highest, $40 at the lowest, or the most recent. Alright, I have 3 of these Shaquille O'Neal. This is the 424. I have 3 of them. So I had 1 9, 4 10, and an 8. So I got a 9. This should be a 8 or a 9 or a 10. Could be any of those. So 8. The last card, my last chance to get a 10 out of this one, because I had 2 that were 9, 10. I grade mine with a color code, so I kind of know when I get ready to send off cards which ones are the best to send off. And a 9. So that's a different card. So these first 2 were the Shaquille O'Neal 424. They were selling for $65 at the highest, 21 the most recent. This is Shaq 474, top prospect card. This 9 sold for $60 at the highest, $25 is the most recent. And I have 2 more of these cards. And I had these that I thought were going to pull 10s. All 3 of them, I guess. There we go, another 10, so nice. Very good, my second 10. Let's go. Alright, that's cool. That's decent. So that was $150 at the highest and $109 at the most recent. And the last card pulled a 9. So those I got 2 9s and a 10, and I thought they were going to be 10s. I thought they all looked really good. So that 9 was $60 for the high and $25 for the most recent. So it's so cool. Old cards that I've had sitting around that I need to get graded. These were the 2 top cards as far as my grade goes. These cards are still worth some money collecting and having it inside a slab, so that's cool. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Learn from our mistakes. Not everything is going to be you're not going to do great every time on your grades. I know you watch a lot of videos where they're pulling 9s and 10s all the time. Newer cards are going to be easier to grade. I mean, even you pull cards straight out of a pack, they're not perfect. But these are, early 90s. Like I said, they were in my garage or in an attic or in a closet somewhere in a box. I wouldn't normally send cards off that I thought were not going to pull at least 9s or 10s, unless it's a really high dollar card. And at $8 a card, you can't go wrong. And unfortunately, those days are probably over. because when PSA reopens, I'm sure they're going to start charging maybe $20 for a bulk submission. Who knows? We'll see. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, like and please subscribe. We're having a giveaway. We'll probably have the giveaway by the time this video airs, I would think, because we're really close to 100 subscribers. But we're going to give away this Select Blaster box. Alright, appreciate you guys. Take care.